Professor, today we are presenting our business plan. In our team here, we have Leon's, Yinlian's, and Changyi's to give you the presentations. As you can see over here, here's the agendas with what we are presenting today: introduction, visions and missions, marketing analysis, and marketing positioning is my parts to talk about. So we actually names our restaurant as Leon's Cantonese restaurant, which is a fine dining restaurant in Madison City. So as we know, fine dining restaurant, we have to offer high quality, high class services to the guests, to provide a wonderful atmosphere to the guests as well. So our chef attends to schools for so many years, and they have lots of experience in a restaurant industry. In terms of trainings, we will spend money to train our server to provide the basic knowledge of food and beverage to them, and also give you trainings with customer services. So next one, I'm going to take you to visions and missions. Our visions here is Leon Cantonese restaurants. Will be the most attractive and high-class fine dining restaurant with the excellent food and services in Madison City. And the mission is the restaurant will provide authentic restaurants to guests with extraordinary beverage as well. Okay. So the next part I'm gonna take is to. The next part I'm going to take you to marketing analysis and marketing positioning. Marketing analysis, I want to go through the SWOT analysis here. So strengths here, as we know, it is a great economics background. Cities here, lots of Chinese people, definitely a good opportunities to catch their attentions to be our customer. And also, we're facing the rest here because it's only like 19% of high incomes families down here. So there are around like 10 fine dining restaurants in Madison cities here. So we might be a little bit so that is there are potential competitors around. Okay. So the advantage here is we have a great locations here, professional chef, and also so we have a creative wine list and menus for guests as well. It's a good way to attract their attentions. Advantage here we actually lack of experience with our restaurant industry. And actually, we have to spend lots of money to invest it into the business before we open it. So the next part is the marketing's positionings. It's pretty straightforward. Our target market is those 28,000 Chinese people. They would love to taste the authentic Chinese food. They miss their hometown sometimes, then they would like to jump into the restaurant, enjoy the food. And also, once again, those 19% of high-income families, because lots of American style or European style restaurant around, they might want to try something new, something like Indian or Chinese restaurant. We got the opportunities here. So actually, we do have three ways to present our brand. The first one is the magazine. We invite a group of people in magazine companies and ask them to take some pictures, offer them a complimentary food services, stuff like that, and ask them to post the pictures on their magazine. And the second way is social media. We can post our picture to collect customers' feedbacks through Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, those kind of social media is a good way to present our brand. And the third one is the outdoor advertisement. We can catch up the outdoor activity, for example, like a food festival, something like that. Then it's a good opportunity to send out our flyers to let more people to know about our restaurant. So I'm gonna let Yinlian to take over to the next part, successful achievement of simulation.
Well, actually, Authentic Chinese food is very popular in local. There are about 2.5 million people live in Madison City. Also, there are 16,167 Chinese and 12,286 Cantonese, respectively. We do have a big market, actually. So next, I'm going to demonstrate the successful achievements during the simulation. First, our restaurant made good profits after tax. Our net income was 169,406, which was the most profitable restaurant among 10 teams. Profit margin was actually 8.31%. Secondly, atmosphere performance indicator was doing pretty well, which was 129. We always receive the comments from the customers that they said our atmosphere were excellent. Next thing is that our staffing was reasonable and we adjust our staffing according to the seasonal changes. It made a great success on labor cost control. And we also adjust our menu, marketing inputs, and food costs according to different seasonal changes. The last point is that we give more training to the employee when we had the bad comments from the customers about the service and the taste of the food. It helped us to improve our quality of the service and the reputation. So next, Yichang is going to explain some bad views or mistakes that happened during the simulation. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Yichang. Now I'm going to talk about the risks and problems of our restaurant. First of all is potential risks we might face. Firstly, restaurant industry is competition intense and is growing very fast. Secondly, we lack of operating experiences about controlling costs, and we might fail to make the Chinese cuisine cater the local people's taste. Thirdly, this business requires a large amount of capital investment for operating. And however, the high income groups only account for 19%. It might be hard to have an increase in market share. Now I'm going to talk about the problems in the simulation. Although we make a lot of profit, our market share is still very low, which is only 7.67%, but the normal standard should be the 10%. So the first reason is our turnover rate is very low. According to the simulation, our turnover rate is only 37.21 due to the bad taste of food and the high price of the beverage. For food, we didn't provide enough training for chef and line cook, which made our food taste very bad and made customers complain about. For beverage, although we have a very high quality of our beverage, but we price it too expensive, which may make the customers have more expectations for the high price, but the cost is too low to make them feel very bad. For service, the main problem is training too, which caused the very low speed of cashing out. Finally is for marketing. We invested too much money to our dinner, so we don't have enough money to invest on the lunch and breakfast. So even some customers don't know that we serve the breakfast and lunch. So that may cause some complaint about this.
That is our presentation. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your New Year break.